Yep, it's me again. They hate me. That's why they give a fuck about me at the same time. As always, JD Miles. The MGTOWs, they love to hate. Even the ones that claim everybody loves to hate them, loves to hate MGTOW at the same time, which is why these retarded fucks keep us relevant to this very day. And I'm back again. Oh, my dear Lord. Shout out to Jesus. No, what I'm talking about. Shout out to the Poor Man Podcast. I'll leave the link to the full video in the description box. This is a complete and utter trip. To all the content creators, what's the one thing we always learn about making videos in public? Never record anyone in your video without their consent. What we have here is a failure to communicate, as this OnlyFans model learned the hard way. And by the way, this is not a Walmart, this is a Target. But that's not here nor there. This OnlyFans model decided to record her sessions not only in public, but in a private business. I mean, was her house not good enough? Was it messed up, or is it dilapidated to the point where she has to go out to a Target, not only record her sessions inside a Target, but get people. But in this situation, she got someone involved in her video, which she had no consent, nor did he even knew about it until days later. Yes, this is a complete and utter trip. But guess what? Y'all? This is about to get hectic. Enough of me babbling. Let's get started, shall we?
So there's an OnlyFans girl that was recording content in public, and she put a man in her OnlyFans without his consent. Apparently, this ain't the first time this happens, so OnlyFans might be facing some legal issues.
So a couple of months ago, I was at work doing my job, giving out excellent customer service per me, and this girl walks up and she's telling me she's a speaker, but the way she's talking is very, it's different. She's being very inappropriate with me. She's talking like this, and it just makes me uncomfortable. But I'm like, let me just try to do my job, whatever. And then as I'm trying to help her with the speaker, I don't know if you can hear the thing, but I was telling her we can look at reviews online. She bends down to point at something, and her bottom of her dress is cut, and I just see her entire fucking ass. Keep in mind, side note, I am gay. I am gay, wrong tree in the wrong neighborhood, wrong fucking area code,
So basically, she got him involved with her OnlyFans without his consent, without his prior knowledge. And what's more, she's trying to show off in front of an alphabet group member. Of all people. But here's even more fucked up part. Now that OnlyFans model got him out here looking like he's a pervert, he's a creep, he's what may have you. And keep in mind, he plays for the other team. I'm trying not to, and no, YouTube, I'm trying not to offend. I'm just calling it the way everybody is seeing it right now. So now and because of this, guess what? He risks losing his job. his name is completely tarnished. All because this thirsty OnlyFans 304 dot wanted to do her OnlyFans inside of a Target. And Lord knows, suppose it were children around. I know out here in Colorado, you do that shit around children? Oh, guess who's gonna be registering? Yeah, I know so. Let's continue.
No, thank you. And it kills me because this happens, and I'm like, whatever, I tell my leadership, and whatever. Months later, around Christmas, guy comes to my job. You look familiar, and I'm thinking, oh, it's probably because I worked at 2 other locations in 3 years. No, OnlyFans. She put this shit on OnlyFans, and I freaked the fuck out because I'm like, oh my god. So I had to hunt it down. He comes back, gives me her ad.
Hey there, traders. Rick Metal.
No one cares about your fucking trading.
Description of the video, uncensored version on my page for $4. The killer, her bio, minding my business. Girl, no you ain't, because look at where we are right now. Look at me. This potentially could be recognized in this video and makes me like a pervert for the rest of my life.
Yeah, her excuse is she was minding her own business while having someone unwillingly being part of her video. That's not minding your own business. That's being stupid as fuck. And can also get you into hot water. So now this OnlyFans got this dude looking like a complete pervert. Got this dude looking like a creep, and he's not even interested in her. Do you know how bad it is to have that type of reputation for life? I didn't think so. This OnlyFans model didn't think so. To her, all she cared about is creating more and more content. I mean, even a YouTuber understands that. Listen, when you make your videos out in public, try your best not to get anyone involved. That's not supposed to be there. Unless they give consent, in which 9 times out of 10 they won't, then you have no business recording anybody out in public. I mean, even content creators on YouTube had that understanding, but yet you still got dumb fucks who would do the shit anyway and then fuck around and find out. Well, apparently this OnlyFans model effed around and found out. Let's continue.
And you don't even care. Here I am having a DoorDash chickens and meat, and this girl's living in Miami, living her best life.
If this was a man recording and exposing himself to women in public, the men in that store would stomp him into a puddle of spaghetti sauce and he'd be put on a list. I mean, that's SA defamation and indecent exposure at least.
This has got to be one of the worst things I've seen on social media.
Oh yeah, you know Joey Swole has to chime in. I'm here for it. Let's continue.
This woman goes to this man's work so she can bend over and intentionally reveal herself to him to get him to look, film it without his consent, then post it to advertise her uncensored OnlyFans content. The only reason this man knows this video exists is because somebody came into his work and recognized him as the pervert that wanted that woman on OnlyFans. This man works 3 jobs to try and make ends meet, and you want to put that in jeopardy for what? So you can make more money on OnlyFans? Seriously? So Pretty Yana, I don't know the terms of service for OnlyFans, but I have to believe that this violates their content policy.
Yes, it does. In fact, it violates each and every social media terms of service and policy. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. Snapchat, and yes, OnlyFans. And keep in mind, OnlyFans is considered to be an adult site. So that makes it even worse. Especially if they got dudes approaching him who recognize him in your video, and he doesn't even know about a video being out about him. Oh, Lord, oh, Lord.
And I hope they kick your ass off. You need to do better.
Hey besties, update. The dumb fucking cunt has responded and her response could not have been worse. He got 5.6 million views. He is pissed about nothing. Shut the fuck up, take the free clout, and get you some money. You came into my job and harassed me, okay?
And on top of that, the OnlyFans star had the nerve to be mad at him, be butthurt about him, when she the one who fucked up. Oh, the fucking nerve. And to be honest, I hope he gets that OnlyFans start for each and every cent she has with that type of fucking attitude. I mean, Uncle JD always had this saying, if they have no remorse, if they do some fucked up shit and have no remorse in the process of doing it, then get them for every fucking cent they got. They don't give a fuck about you, so why should you give a fuck about them? Off the rip. Let's continue.
You ain't gonna sit here and tell me how I am and I'm not gonna fucking feel about what you did. Okay? Let's clarify that right now. Regardless of all that, I am still trying to speak out against what you did because you are normalizing it and it is not okay. And you not feeling any remorse about it even after I talked about that is crazy.
3 U.S. lawmakers and 2 in Britain call for tougher safeguards against online sexual exploitation after a Reuters investigation this week identified more than 140 police complaints of non-consensual pornography on OnlyFans, the popular adults-only website. It is absolutely unconscionable, U.S. Rep. Ann Wagner, a Missouri Republican, said in a statement about the abuses alleged in the complaints. These findings confirm what my office has known for years. Many Americans are being sexually exploited on OnlyFans, said Wagner. Congress and federal law enforcement must do more. To be honest, I don't think that guys complaining about this stuff is actually going to move the needle, but there are women coming out saying they've been essayed and it's been put on OnlyFans, so maybe that'll do something. I'm actually surprised more women ain't started speaking up about this stuff because it's basically monopolized pimping, but I get.
Why is that not a surprise? They don't want to speak up. And yes, it does grind my gears. This type of shit happened to him and everyone else that's involved. And keep in mind, OnlyFans has some legal issues of their own, especially the fact that he ain't the only one this shit happened to. And according to my anonymous sources, these OnlyFans models who do these videos out in public get people involved, and that is negatively affecting them to the point to where they're filing defamation lawsuits. Or worse, they do this shit and they got kids around. Oh, damn, you don't want me to get started with that shit. You see, they don't give a shit as long as they can make content and as long as they can profit off of it. And if they start calling that shit out, oh, now they want to be combative. Now they want to act a fool. We ain't acting a fool here. They want to normalize the shit, didn't have the nerve to get all up in their feelings and emotions because people are complaining about it. Well, Well, you OnlyFans dots, I don't think they wanted to be in your OnlyFans video to begin with. I don't think that they wanted to be involved with your OnlyFans fame and fortune. Ever thought of that? Why you want to catch an attitude? I didn't think so. But yeah, I hope he files a defamation suit on this, man, off the rip. But that's all I'm gonna say. If y'all want to watch the Poor Man's Podcast full video in its entirety, I'll leave the link into the description box. Go check them out. Tell them JD Miles sent you. And that's all I got to say. I'm done with these OnlyFans dots going wild type of shit. And I'm out this bitch. Later.